And so this will take care of a lot of what like the deep half guard and a lot of different things. I'll show you kind of a couple of different ideas here. So anytime Joe has the underhook here on me right here, that means I don't have a choice. I have to go this way. I have to sit around. So I don't want my legs loose because you see people will start looking there. People sometimes like deep half guard can happen right here like this right here, right? People could do lockdown right here. All these things can be really, really difficult to deal with. So the first thing I want to do is I want to immobilize the leg. I want to kind of bring my knees together. I kind of even have a little bit of base outwards at like a 45. So I really have a good connection. I have to really, really struggle a lot to pinch. And now, because of this underhook right here like this, right, I'm not directly tied to him, so it's fairly easy. Even if he is very, very good and diligent about this, it's easy for me to create a little bit of space and move around. And so as I move around, I should really kind of feel, he should feel like I have a little bit of lift on him right here like this. And so I can check the head just a tiny bit, just to take away a little bit of movement. So we're going to illustrate kind of how this hand works. So if he continues to hold my leg with both legs right here like this, which isn't the greatest idea either, but this is a really good way to learn how to make structural choices that make this work. So what I want to do is I don't want to push his leg right here with my tricep. What I like to do is I like to shrink my shoulders and I keep my arms stiff. So I'm not pushing with my hand, right? I'm not even pushing with my arm. I just keep this here so he can even hold as tight as he wants to. What happens is if I take my right foot and I go heel toe, he cannot adjust his leg up. And that's the key to it right there. So as I get here, it's the same exact concept, right? If he continues to hold, I start bringing my knee towards the ground right here like this, and I bring my left leg up. And so now from this point, I can grab the collar right here. I can be mean and make this a lot dirtier, but don't do that. That's not very nice, guys.
And if you're the person on bottom, all you got to do is let go.
And now I'm in the mounted position here. And there's a lot of things that happen in this.
We got to repeat that on the other side because camera.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So this takes care of so many of these issues. So I'm pinching right here like this, right? Let's say he has a lockdown. So see, this can be very, very dangerous right here, especially if someone's taller. So, but when I use this pinch, what happens is when I turn my hips, my leg can bend.
If I do it that way, or with this way.
Yeah. See how what happens with the lockdown is see how my leg's straight. It's very tough. Yeah. When I turn, see how watch what happens.
Pop.
I bent my leg backwards, and I'm in a position to pass. So hand, straight arm, and let the foot do the work. Now the leg can see how if he holds, both of his hips are tied in. Together. See how? So same as that today. A frog foot can be here like this. I can start looking. I bring that knee up, and now I just grab the lapel. I just gently turn this way, and now I have the mounted position. So now, from that same exact perspective, if I have the underhook, now I can be in the driver's seat in both ways. I can go that way, I can go this way right here. If he's not checking the arm, I can go around this way. But if he's checking the arm, right here, like if I have the underhook and he's here, now because I have the underhook, it's much harder to beat this arm. See how I can't get up right here?
You can't go across with
it. So it forces me this way. And so now the key with this is if I have my weight too low here, it's very easy for him to bend his knees and give me a very, very difficult time. So you want to be very, very gentle, but my goal is to get towards the collar area right here. Because now it's if he tries to bring his knees up, it's very, very tough.
No way.
And I'm just gonna start piking, and I come out this way. And so there's a couple key things here, right? There's a couple different ways we do this. If he keeps the leg here, right here like this, let's say I'm here back. Yeah, so see how there's a couple things that we can do. We can kick this leg to bring this up. What happens sometimes here too is as I kick, sometimes people will try to flip you here like this, and you get flipped right here. That's one way. So what I'll do right here is I let it get there. So see how I get it to where it's almost out right here, But now, like you see, I didn't give you enough to make you let you be able to flip me, and you can't. And then I can look at my own timing to come here. I can also, if he grabs my foot right here like this, again, I can put my foot up. I can turn my body, and I can bring this out here. But I don't like this quite as much because I don't feel like I have a lot of connection. So you kick the back leg out. I think it's even easier if I get it 90% of the way out, so he doesn't have that opportunity to try to beat me by flipping. And then, because he doesn't have the foot, he thinks he still has it, but once that ankle is out, I mean, the heel is out of that equation, you got nothing. You got nothing. Exactly. He's committed to trying to hold what's not even there in the first place. And so that's one of my favorite ways to do that, and that'll problem solve a lot of that situation like that.
I think we learned the basics of these two passes at like blue belt.
Probably, yeah.
And you never stop using them. Like it's pretty easy, and you just get there. There's other things to do, but for the most part, you're like, A or B.
Yeah.
And so if you just get these two down, you'll have functionality in half guard.
Absolutely. And
it won't be a problem for you, especially when you're the one on top. Like there's plenty to do from the bottom as well. That's great, but this will give you a really leg up on most people when you pass.
100% agree.